All right, let's take a look at how we can use two different AI programs to create something from scratch. So I'm going to use ChatGPT and slidesai.io, which is an extension in Google Slides, to create a slideshow from nothing with minimal effort. So I put this prompt into ChatGPT, create a presentation script about seed dispersal for a second grade class, create sections with headers, and incorporate creative metaphors to explain the seed dispersal mechanics. Pretty challenging topic, but it created this within a few seconds, and it put in an introduction, put all the different ways seeds can travel, and even a conclusion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of this, and then I'm going to paste it into the slidesai.io program. All right, so then here it is, copy and paste it into the little text box. Then I select the presentation type, educational. I can even select the number of slides I want, and you can even add a title page and a thank you slide. And then some of the magic that I really love about this program, you can add images, and it'll match the image to the content that is on the page. It's not perfect, but it'll do it pretty well. So the power of this program is, all the AI programs, is that we need to realize that it can take off a ton of redundancy, a lot of tediousness, and a lot of the workload that we typically are used to in a classroom. So, like with this lesson, I'm not going to take every single word. I'm going to proofread it. I'm not going to just take it as is. I'm going to put my own lens on it and make sure that me as the expert, I analyze this presentation and make sure it's all correct. So it's going to basically build a house for us, if that makes sense. So imagine that you want to build a house, but you don't want to do all that work to build the foundation, to create the framing, to put the drywall up, to put the insulation in, to put the electrical, the plumbing, all that stuff. This will do all of that, and then you can use your creativity, use your time, your energy to decorate the slides, to make it more accurate. And you don't have to make the text boxes. You don't have to go Google to find the images. You don't have to adjust the text sizes and the fonts. This tool will do all of that stuff for you. And I think it's very interesting because that's something that I think is kind of hard for us to comprehend, is that it's going to take like a ton of the work out of our jobs and then allow us to be creative professionals and academics like we were meant to be, instead of being these people who are just constantly trying to work and work and work and work. Okay, so let's check out what it created. So here it is. It created title page, the introduction, and again, it's not perfect, but look at how it's a pretty slideshow. It looks good enough that I could show this to students or even to other teachers. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and read this. I'm going to make sure it matches the correct information. It matches what my students are interested in. Then we just go through each slide. But it already put the information into the different slides. It organized it. It put matching images that I don't have to go do. This slide alone, if I started from a blank slide, would probably take me 10 to 15 minutes minimum. And it would require a lot of brain power. I want just to think about that. The amount of brain power it takes to go from this to this, it's a lot. It's something that we need to account for. And if we can use that energy, I don't know, to create a really fun project for our kids, or heck, do something personal for ourselves, or be with our families. Like, that is what AI is really going to do for us. And if we approach it in the right way, and if we don't just sit back and let it kind of hit us, and we watch that wave come, we turn around and we start paddling for that wave like we're surfing, we're not going to be caught off guard by this, and we can really use the momentum of this AI wave to launch us forward instead of playing catch up over and over and over. Okay, so that is the power of how you can stack two different programs and create something from scratch and remove all of that effort, take it all away, and put that effort somewhere where it belongs.